Welcome to Homemade Christmas. I'm Tamara Schubert, your Family and Consumer Science Agent here in Chaves County. It is December, and that means many of us have already started decorating for Christmas or thought about Christmas gifts. So today we're going to talk about homemade things. One of my favorite traditions growing up that my grandparents started was homemade Christmas gifts. They're great because they're a little bit more meaningful as a gift. You can personalize it for the family or the person that you're giving it to, and they're easy on the budget. So today we're going to make a project. We're going to make a snowman. It's all out of things that I had at the house, so hopefully you have them at the house too. We need to start with some 2x4s. So I have 5 2x4s. My biggest one on the bottom is 15 inches, and my smallest one on the top is 6. My top 2 are actually 6. But you can make the snowman however big, tall, wide you want to. That's a great thing about making it homemade is you get to make it you. So the other thing that I've already done is I've painted it white so that they're nice and dry so that we can work with them today. We are going to, and you have your option if you would like to screw them together, you are welcome to screw them together. I'm going to hot glue them today. So we're going to start with the biggest one on the bottom, and you can tell that they go down in size. And I didn't cut anything in particular size-wise. All I did was took a couple of inches off of each one when I cut it the next time. They're old barnwood 2x4s that I had out in the shed. So, faults or cracks or anything like that, that's okay. I took a little bit of a sander to them when I cut them just to smooth up some edges. But the more unique they are, the better your gift comes out, I think. I do a little bit of rustic decor, and so I always like to make it a little bit different. So we've got 3 stuck together. We're going to put on what's going to be the face of our snowman. And then we'll go over a couple of the other things that we need. So if you've got particular theme in your house or your friends have a particular theme that you're going to match, that's going to kind of affect what you want supply-wise for the top. I'm going to turn him around because you're going to see that I already painted my face or part of my face on my little snowman. So he has his eyeballs and a nose already on him. So a couple of other boards that you want, I've painted mine black already again, is a 1x6. You want it to be just slightly bigger than your snowman's face, so however you do that. And then you need one for the top of the hat as well. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these on. Your next step is going to be picking out your buttons. So if you have a particular theme that you're going with or a particular color that you're going with, you're going to want to try to find buttons and things that go with that. Again, I just pick things from the house because I like to use what I have. And if you're my husband, my craft room is overflowing. So there is the basis of our snowman. So you can tell he is not very tall, but he is wide and he has a cute little hat on him. So like I said, we're going to need buttons, and we're going to need 3 buttons today. And I went with the color that I had in the ribbon that I had on hand. So I have some blue and some pink, and we're going to glue our buttons on the bottom 3. So I'm going to turn him around so I can see him, so I can get the middle of my little snowman here. And I'm going to start by putting the glue on the board so I don't burn my fingers through the hole of the buttons. And I'm going to alternate. So you need a ribbon. We're going to put a bow on our snowman today. And I just grabbed ribbon that I had around the house. It is blue and pink, but I just used some scraps. And I cut them to whatever size I wanted to. I think my smallest ribbon's probably only about 3 inches long. But here's my buttons on my snowman. He's cute. You can use whatever size you want to be. Mine, I have really big buttons because that's what I had in my craft. So I made a little bow out of some ribbon that we had. The smallest piece is about 3 inches, and then I just went up from there. And all I did was crisscross them in an X on top of each other, and then wrapped a matching ribbon around the middle and glued it in the back. So I already made those so that he's ready to go on. We're going to put him right under our mouth, in between our mouth and our buttons. And again, I'm going to put the glue right where I want it, and then I'm just going to stick my little bow tie on my snowman. So there are a couple of other things. I painted his eyes and his nose already, so you do want some orange paint in some black paint. You can use Sharpies or markers if that's easier for you. I left the smile because I wanted to show you a trick that I like to do. When it comes to painting small dots, I don't like to use the brush of my paintbrush. I like to use the bottom of my paintbrush because that's going to get me, hopefully, about the same dot every time. So if you dip it in paint, and I'm going to have to turn him around so I can see him, and then just dot on your board back and forth. You don't have to move him very wide. You just have to dot. He gets you a pretty good smile. So again, I like to use the wood side of my paintbrush for that because I don't have, it's less work and it makes some even circles. So the last little detail I want is I took the ends of my bow and I added a small pink button, and it's going to be my little hat decor that is going up here. So I think I want it on this side over here. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue so that he sticks and just put him right on the edge of the hat. And there is your snowman for today. If you are looking for more homemade at Christmas ideas and missed our Christmas showcase this year, we still have books and stuff available in the office. It's 70 pages of great homemade at Christmas ideas, full of recipes. The food at the Christmas showcase was amazing. Our recipe team did a great job with that. Come by the office. We're running a special right now. You can grab that book for $5, or you can grab that book and a t-shirt for $10. So come by and see us. The address is 200 East Chisholm, suite number 4. Thank you for joining us this week for Homemade at Christmas. Join us next week for another activity.